Quest presents an unabridged recording of Stormforce by David Blake, narrated by Jonathan Keeble. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practice. James chapter 3, verse 16. Prologue. Saturday the 21st of August. The opulent motor yacht's grandiose cockpit pitched and rolled over the ocean's waves, sweeping gently underneath its bulbous white hull. Spread out over a dark folding teak table lay the body of a beautiful young woman, her translucent blue eyes staring up at a blanket of stars, her unblemished skin glowing in the light from a steadily rising moon. Around her stood three middle-aged men, their mouths hanging open, their own bodies as naked as the girl lying before them. "What are we going to do now?" stuttered the fattest of the three, his small piggy eyes blinking fast as they remained fixed on the girl's. "You mean, what are you going to do?" replied the older man, standing to his side, his body thin, loose folds of skin hanging down from its sides. "Don't try and make out that this was my fault," the fat one replied, turning to stare up at his skinny, balding friend. "You're the one who was choking her." "But it wasn't me who slipped the LSD, ecstasy, and cocaine into her vodka bloody tonic all at the same time now, was it?" "Ian! Tubbs, do me a favour and shut the hell up." The two men turned to stare over at the third man, busily stuffing a vibrant pink shirt down into a pair of faded blue designer jeans. A sudden feeling of exposed vulnerability had the two still naked men start scrambling frantically about for their clothes, pulling them over their sun-bronzed bodies before standing once again to stare down at the girl. A silence as cold as the surrounding sea crept its way over the luxury yacht, leaving the only sound to be the tops of the waves, lapping gently against its gleaming white hull. "Is she definitely dead?" came the uncertain voice of the man who was being called Tubbs, peeling his eyes off the girl to stare over at the person standing on the opposite side of the table. "What do you think?" "I don't know, Mike. Unlike you, I'm not a doctor." "Well, after the convulsions, vomit, and blood that came pouring out of her nose, she stopped breathing. She hasn't moved since, not even enough to blink. Bearing all that in mind, I don't think you need 5 years in medical school to know that she's definitely fucking dead." "Shit." As they've been talking...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?